Hold on. Relax, y'all. Relax. I relax. I feel the tension. Relax. We just got here. I don't understand why you gotta do all this. But anyway, where my man is, my mama and my daddy, because I had a daddy. How about that? Ooh, unexpected flex. Raised me correctly. So before we get into this, John, Levi, you ready? It's the six path commandments. Six paths dice here. Mr. Lane, if you need me. Call me young 100 buck, fake like 100 something, steak like 100 something. I wanted to play that John from Juice, where Tupac got mad lines from Juice. I think it's one. I think it's one where he go, look who decided to step up and be a man, or some shit like that. But we have a light skin appreciation. It's a light skin celebration. It's time. It's our time now. It's officially started. Cole, you need to send me an apology. You need to apologize to hip hop again and say, you know what? I was bugging. You know what? I'm actually schizophrenic at times, and I have delusions of grandeur that made me go on stage and apologize for being that nigga. So, anywho, if you live under a rock and you don't know what's going on, or you just a hater, Drake done lick Kung Fu Kenny up for a good couple of minutes. He said, how you a big stepper in size 7 minutes? What? He said right now you in the scope just like your label. What? Black men, stop being perfect. Black men, stop being perfect. What else Drake said? He like your boy. I don't care. I don't care. But that's not, well, it is what we're here to talk about. We're going to get into a bit of a deeper conversation. I always say I want to keep these drawings to 10 minutes, but I don't work like that, and I don't got to be perfect. But anywho, if you're new to this channel, it's the six past commandments. We go ahead and break things down through a few different lenses, all right? So the first lens is my six paths of health, which is physical, mental, spiritual, financial, social, and creative romantic. Sometimes I change it around. One of our goals and missions on the channel is to help you to improve your communication and improve your relationship to people, places, and things. And overall, help y'all grow the hell up. Help y'all man up. Like I always say, yo, y'all need me to big brother y'all. Y'all need me to father y'all. And you need me to friend you and give you leadership. More and more when I build with adults at big ages. I can't believe I'm saying big age. I got my own demons I gotta deal with. But people at big ages, while I talk to and listen to, I'm like, God damn, nigga, did you come from 12th grade to here? Did you do a shonen jump? Nah, that's my anime heads, a shonen jump. Cause y'all be acting like you did a shonen jump from 16 to 37. Just be saying stupid shit. But anywho, but that's the point of the channel. So the point of my conversation that I want to get to today is it's mad different things going on here. The first level that we're going to get through is probably the colorism, because I'm always been fascinated by Drake then gave the smoke to pretty much everyone that was a comparable opponent and or said his name in a way where he had to respond. And I had to ponder eyes. So no, now he did respond to Mickey. He did light Meek up. But I think one of the reasons why I kept trying to figure out why is he avoiding, or why is he not, why hasn't he gotten all the way into it with Kendrick? I think a part of it is the light skin complex. Now, to a certain degree, he had the ammunition, the skill to beat Meek. And actually, he beat Meek the fuck up. Is that a world tour, your girls tour? That's a battle rap bar. I don't care if you like the bar or not. It was true. Nicki was a bigger artist at that time. It's like the World Tour, your Girl Tour, back to back. He was like, that's probably one of the best diss records. But first of all, the diss record was the record of the summer. It was the record of the summer. That record's still hard. Going back to back. You know what I mean? So that record is still hard. But anyway, going back to what I was saying about him and Kendrick clashing. It's clearer to me now of Drake not feeling black enough to beat Kendrick. Because one thing about when niggas start winning, they start kind of avoiding losses. Because listen, a part of winning is to keep making better and better and better decisions and minimizing losses. And also, what I realized with having money and doing well is you are able to customize your reality more and more and more. I'll give you an example, right? If I could only afford to live in a building, if I'm in a building, I have to deal with neighbors downstairs, on the side of me. If I have a neighbor on top of me, on the side of me, on the side of me, on the bottom of me, and they all want to play music loud at the same time, I gotta deal with that. And now, if I'm used to being in the building, I'm going to be. I understand. Yo, they live downstairs, upstairs. They all around. They are free to do whatever they want in their apartment as long as it's within reason. I can't tell them, yo, I don't want to hear soca music at 1 a.m. I can't tell them, like, yo, I'm not that big of a Jizza fan. I can say I'm not that big of a Wu-Tang fan, bro. Turn that down. Or hey, bro, downstairs, you watching Django again. Stop watching Django. I've never watched Django in its entirety. I barely know what the plot is. But if I'm used to that kind of existence, right? I have to be tolerant. I have to get to where I'm used to it, right? Versus if I can afford a house, I don't deal with any of that. My reality is more customized. And I think we've all it's like a stereotype or a cliche type of behavior, people who do well, and it's usually them being very impatient, very rude, unfeeling. And honestly, for the most part, any of y'all that's doing good and doing good in life, you are kind of on that in that realm. Because the better you're doing, the more you're used to things going your way. Because you've created the settings for that, right? So, but what can happen is, and I learned this more when I kind of, when I was down for a little bit. Not that anything bad happened, but I did kind of feel like I didn't feel as entitled to respect, or I was in situations where I had to deal with the kind of people that I just do not like dealing with. You know what I mean? Like, I was doing Instacart for a while. You're like, yo, like, it wasn't terrible, but like, I just had to keep interacting and observing things I don't like observing. Like, one of the things I love about not doing Instacart no more is, yo, I don't have to see you idiots. I don't know who started this stupid trend of dragging a shopping cart around like a wagon, and you take up more space. So it's you, the cart, and you on the side of the cart dragging the damn cart around with your chin up because it's not practical to drag a cart around by a corner. You freaking idiot. If you see me in the supermarket and I make eye contact and you're doing that, just know I hate you. I hate you. You heard me, Levi? I hate him. I don't mean to go off on tangents, but anyway, when you've done too well and done so well, you get to where, like, yo, you don't do shit you don't want to do. You don't go. You realize, yo, I don't gotta go places I don't want to go. I don't gotta talk to people that I don't want to talk to. You know what I mean? So I think to a certain that might be a part of it too. And also, this setting of hip hop has made that more possible, where you can avoid the whole timeline. Because I'm gonna argue that if Drake goes to war with Kendrick back at around the time of the Control verse, and he really goes there with him, right? This is a whole new landscape. And I'm gonna argue that it would have been better for the culture. Because whether we like it or not, hip hop is always best when those who are popping on top are going back and forth. Battling is a big part of rap, and that's another reason no one respects it. Because there's no fighting going on. Drake ain't going to kill nobody. Kendrick ain't going to delete nobody. Cole ain't going to delete. They're going to keep it rap. Don't get me wrong. I've heard arguments about what about the other crews, and all right, fine. Okay. You got it. Sure. Right? But him not engaging Kendrick at that time, it stopped the whole storyline from happening. It made potentially other careers, potentially other projects. Because now that y'all all are going back and forth like you should be, because battling is good. Men need to throw hands. Yeah, we might not fist fight every day, but I don't see nothing wrong with y'all putting some gloves on and having fun. You ain't gonna kill your friend. I keep saying kill. You ain't gonna delete your friend, right? You knock him down, you wait for him to get back up. But sometimes men gotta throw hands, and the fact that we don't even do it for fun like we should is a problem. One of the funnest times I had, we wasn't sparring, but one of the funnest times I had was going to a Muay Thai class with my best friend and him punching me and me be able to get a feel of, oh wow, that's how hard he could punch. Oh yeah, I guess I wouldn't feel good if he hit me in the head. I guess I can see how I get knocked down if my almost 300-pound friend punched me in the head. But also let me know how durable I was. Like he wasn't trying to destroy me, nothing like that. I know that he was like halfway, but let me know. All right, like this is what a kick would feel like. This is what a punch would feel like from somebody. You know what I mean? If somebody's trying to knock me down. But anyway, I learned something about myself, right? And not only that, I developed in my manhood by just being in the class. I didn't even get to the actual sparring. But the point being is, there's so much beauty in pain. Like, men sometimes forget about that first push-up, or there was a time when you couldn't do no push-ups, much less can't do 10 push-ups. There was a time when you was a kid and you could not lift your own body weight and you were lighter than you ever were. But when you got older and bigger and got to a big weight, you were able to lift your own body weight, press your own body weight into the air. Isn't that crazy? Right? But we forget that those first push-ups hurt. Or lifting weights or exercise hurt. Like, and even if now I might feel a little stiff around the joints here and there, and sometimes I forget that it's supposed to hurt. Like, yeah, you're doing body squats and push-ups, yeah. Like you forget that that's actually pain, right? But because of the conditioning and the work I put in, it's still pain, but I've now made it constructive. Oh, y'all. My bad, y'all. Oh, you know what? Listen, I'm over here feeding my little one. Forgot what I was talking about. Anywho, going to this Kendrick and Drake thing, right? So much beauty in pain, so much beauty in work. A lot of the big part of why you ain't gonna make it because you can't do what's comfortable. I mean, what's uncomfortable, or you can't deal with the inconveniences. Like where I'm at in my life right now, right? I planned this. I am in phase 3 of my plan. You know how you say in the movie? I love to see a plan come together. Oh, my plan came together. Let me take another drink. Vitamin Shop, you owe me a check. I know you don't know me, but Vitamin Shop, you owe me a check. I got 2 scoops of your little proteins and citrulline, John. I've been here. My 3rd time today. Let you know. You owe 6 packs a check. But what I want to touch on. Honor is not convenient. Integrity is not convenient. And not only that, The timing of things will not be convenient. We must rise to the occasion, especially for men. Men cannot afford to be ducking fades. Not only that, it is one of your responsibilities actually to respond to fades. Now, maybe not the first time. Don't get me wrong. We can't just jump into fights and stuff like that, right? But in Drake's case, you've been old Kendrick a fade. Matter of fact, y'all know you don't know him like that, but you guys are peers, and that's your brother. Get that man his fade. Drake owed Kendrick 5 rounds of raps, bro. My only thing about this beef is that I'm like, man, I don't want this to be I don't feel as though that's enough. Y'all need to be trying to crush each other. This need to go on for 5 rounds, at least 3 back and forth because the game needs it. But we also seeing because none of y'all want to experience pain and confrontation, now the game is stagnated. Competition brings about conflict, but competition can bring good conflict. Because now I'm going to care about a Drake song. I haven't wanted to hear a Drake verse in forever. They're all good. All of them. And Kendrick is another weirdo. But let me go ahead and finish my point about not avoiding confrontation. One of the reasons why as men we don't avoid confrontation, because again, you are stopping someone else from moving on from an issue. So whatever conflict y'all have, it may remain in the air. And that may be the catalyst to a profound moment for yourself and that person. Also, that person may be wrong. But confrontation can result in growth. So I had a conversation a while back with a friend of mine and whatnot. Wasn't really about nothing. And I wasn't really ready. It just got confrontational for like no reason. And it wasn't like he didn't threaten me or nothing like that, but he seemed less upset. At the time, that's when I realized people who got strong feelings for you have strong reactions. And what he wanted to have was just to interact because I don't know. Maybe he disagrees with me. Whatever it is, there's feelings he got about me that he's working out. Now, and the situation was more of an excuse to kind of get into it because he wasn't really making a good point. It was a stupid point. He was like making these 2 points that didn't correlate at all. And at the time, I realized that my conflict resolution skills are too good. Being as though it's my job to avoid conflict because I work with people and take care of people. If I'm a confrontational person unnecessarily, I'm going to always be perpetually in arguments and fights if I'm that kind of guy. So therefore, I'm more conditioned to not so much avoid confrontation, but to resolve whatever conflict there is. But sometimes, that person doesn't want a clean resolution. And again, if that person keeps pressing for it and they seem serious, you got to give them a little taste, especially men. People always want to know that this man is strong, that I should listen to this man and follow this man. But confrontation is also, again, is a part of problem solving. But if we avoid it, you're looking for convenience. And avoiding it, like I said before, stops beautiful things from happening. Now we might get a good Drake album that we actually want to hear. Now we might be able to get some more Cole, some more Kendrick that we actually want to hear. Okay? So that's my main point, man. I wanted to share that with y'all and touch base with y'all. And again, I'm trying to get better with this current event thing, man. I'm doing content creation, son. And also, by the way, your boy in here getting fine as hell. You think you see my neck? You see my neck, nigga? Boy, I see my whole neck now, boy. From certain angles, this still look fat. And I am an old nigga, so I'm 36 now, so it's a little. I'm getting up there. So I never forget it was a time when I think when Jay had Kingdom Come, and he had like a article in there about the album, right? And my man, I forget his name, yo. Cool dude. He was an engineer, and he was saying like, yeah, I could tell he older by that neck. when the men get older, they start getting that, that kind of like that flesh around neck. It's like no matter how like lean. Well, don't get me wrong. Maybe if you look a real lean guy, but if you're like a regular sized guy, right, you're gonna have like kind of like that flesh and like bagginess and this more meat around the neck. That's one of the main ways you can tell how old somebody is by their neck. I can tell somebody young by them having a slim ass neck. Anywho, that's it, man. That's it. Relax. Six Paths Dice, Mr. Lane. If you need me, like, share, subscribe. Follow me on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff, man. All right, man. We out, man. Go ahead. Let me find